Good evening to one and all. This evening, I'm here again outside of Holy Church and School, which is situated at Ayshford in St. Thomas. So this is Holy Innocents Anglican Church here. And this is the church cemetery over here where they bury the people now. Since the cemetery in the churchyard is filled, they have to bury the people now over here. So I'm looking down Ayshford Long Road. And this Ayshford is spelled AYSH. And this is the road to lead you back to Harrison Cave already. Down below her will be leading back down to Ayshford Long Road and back to Hortwell Village. This is Holy Innocents Primary School, by the way, where most of my family from my mother's side received their primary education. They were tutored under Mr. Lester Vaughan, who was the principal at Holy Innocents back in the 50s and 60s. Holy Innocents Primary School was taught by some great teachers. Mr. Lester Vaughan, the guy who wrote the National Pledge of Barbados, and also Mr. Leopold Dash, who was also a teacher here, and Miss Orsi Springer, who was a well-known teacher who taught Holy Innocents back in the 50s. Miss Orsi Springer, who taught the infants and small children. And she was honored the other day, just before she passed. They were even planning on renaming the school after her. It was the Springer Primary School. This is the school building here with the mural graphic on it. That was done by Miss June Connell in 2005. So again, I'm in the parish of St. Thomas, which is in the center of the island. St. Thomas and St. George are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados. Best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. There is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. These are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. So, the original Holy Innocents. This was the original Holy Innocents girls' school. The boys' school was further up. This was a wooden building years ago until the passing of Hurricane Janet, which struck Barbados in September 1955, which damaged the wooden building. Holy Innocents was a wooden building back in my aunt and those time. My first two aunts, that is. Holy Innocents was a wooden building back in their time. And then in 1955, when Hurricane Janet passed, it destroyed the wooden building, so they had to build it back into a wall structure. I will soon take a walk in the churchyard. So again, Harrison's Cave runs all under here. Harrison's Cave is just up the road here in Richmond Hall. So this is Ayshford, St. Thomas. And this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. The correct spelling for Ayshford is supposed to be ASH, but this one is AYSH. So I'm looking back down. You can see the mural graphic here on the school building that was done by Miss Joan Connell in 2005. So again, I'm in the center of the island. St. Thomas is a central parish in Barbados along with St. George. So there is no sea nor coastline. St. Thomas and St. George are the two landlocked parishes. Let me take a quick peep at the mural graphic on the school building before heading back to the church. As I said before, this is Holy Innocents Primary School, where my first two aunts, my great aunts, and my grandmother received their primary education. So the school building here with the mural graphic on it, that was done by Miss Joan Connell in 2005. Depicting things in St. Thomas. The windmill is at Morgan Lewis in St. Andrew. Mr. Lester Vaughan is the guy here reading the book to the school children down below. And the monkey is in Richmond Hall Gully. All in St. Thomas. Most of it is in St. Thomas. Mr. Lester Vaughan is reading the book down below to the school children. So this is a mural graphic. Done by Miss Joan Connell in 2005. Then back down towards Holy Innocents, so Ayshford Long Road. Time for me to take a walk throughout the churchyard. So as I said before, Harrison's Cave was all under here. All under here is the cave. And this is the grave of W.T. George Gooding and his wife Mildred. W.T. George Gooding was born in 1903 and died in 1977. And his wife Mildred, born 1903, died in 1974. And the children Jeffrey and Sheila all laid to rest here in Holy Innocents Cemetery. And this is to the affectionate memory of John W. Carrington, who died the 22nd of January, 1889, at the age of 53 years. And his wife, in loving memory of Margaret Williams, wife of John W. Carrington of Westmore Hall, St. Thomas, who died the 3rd of November 1881 at the age of 67 years. And this is in loving memory of Walter Philip Smith, who died the 16th of June 1918 at the age of 82 years, and his wife Elizabeth Hines Trotman, who died the 24th of October 1914 at the age of 76. So these are all tombs here, vaults in the churchyard. Holy Innocents Church dates back to 1838. As I said before, this is an Anglican church, and they have lots of family that attend church here. I have a great aunt that sings in the choir, the only great aunt I have living. This is the bell here at the belfry. My great uncle Gorman Levine was the bell ringer here years ago. And this church is also known for the famous bell ringer, Collis of Donald Daniel, who was the sexton here for many years, about 52 years, 1941 to 1993. The school building here again. So the bell used to be up in here first, before it was taken down and placed in here. The bell only was taken down from here when this front porch was being built in the early 90s. Then they took it down. They took down the bell from here and placed it in here. So this church doesn't bury anybody in this cemetery anymore, unless it is a by grave. I have lots of family laid to rest in Holy Innocent Cemetery, which is mostly on the other side of the road. This is the former vicarage here, the rectory, where the priest used to live. Reverend Light was the last priest that used to live in here. In sacred memory of the following families: William Green, John and Elizabeth Reeds, William and Walter Daniel, Lenore and Aaron Daniel, and the Glasgow family. May they rest in peace. The Daniel family is a very popular family in this church. The Levines. They have lots of family that go to church here, and lots of family that are buried here. This is the grave of former organist Hudson DaCosta Drates, who is also a teacher and a principal. Hudson Drates is a kind of distant relative of mine. He and his wife are buried here. Hudson was the organist of Holy Innocents Church. The grave of Lester St. Clair Vaughan, who was the principal of Holy Innocents Primary School. Lester Vaughan was also an organist here at Holy Innocents and a choir master. So this road will be back to Harrison's Cave and Westmore Hall Gully, where St. Thomas Post Office. So Westmore Hall begins around the corner here, at Sally Corner. And a brief history of Holy Innocents Church here, when it was built and rebuilt. Watching now, and do have a blessed evening. And this is the cemetery on the other side of the road here, the cemetery wall. This is where they bury the people now, since the cemetery and the churchyard is filled. Thanks for watching and have a blessed evening.